Hi and welcome to my first video on YouTube. I'm Alex and I really love plants. So I thought that I'd share my love for plants with people on the internet. And for my first video, I thought that I would share some propagations and some seeds that I planted and what worked and what didn't work. So I know it's technically speaking winter and you're not supposed to propagate stuff, but I'm very impatient and I just want as many plants as soon as possible. So I kind of did. So this is a Dracaena marginata, and my mom has two very big ones, and I asked her if I could cut part of them off because I was really curious if it would work. So this is actually the second time I've done it. The first one I already planted, and the second one, as you can see, was quite successful. You can definitely see that the one with leaves grows a lot faster than the one without leaves. I could definitely plant the one with leaves already, but I don't know, I kind of like it. So this is really easy. It's just like cut it off and stick it in water, and it does take a long time. I think these have been in here for about 3.5 months now, but as you can see, yeah, they definitely work. You can see in the smaller one that it's growing some leaves on the sides. So yeah, exciting. So then, I think the next thing I did, or maybe I even did this before then, I took some prune seeds and I tried to spread them. So what I read on the internet is that you're supposed to take off the hard cover of the seed, then put them in the fridge, and then they'll start spreading roots, and then once they have roots about like 2 centimeters to an inch long, you can put them in soil. And it said it should take around 1 to 3 months, and these have been in here since September, and I think 3 of them have finally sprouted like a root tip. So I'm not throwing them away yet because I can definitely see something happening. I'm not sure if you can see it, but like there's definitely something happening at a few of them. But it took way longer. It's been what now, 5, almost 6 months now. But I'm holding out hope, and I'll keep you updated on this one. So I think around Christmas, I took 2 mango seeds and I planted them both. And this one, you can see it's still green and it's actually growing something. And this one, however, did not make it. It's black, it's dead. I don't know why I still have it. I should probably throw it out, but I haven't yet. So yeah, for this one, I just took this pit and cut it open, and then took like this thing that was inside and just put it in soil, and yeah, that's literally all I did. Make sure you keep the soil moist, and that's kind of it. Probably my most exciting thing right now. So I'm at my parents' house right now, but I study in a different city, and about like a 1-minute walk away from that, my apartment there's this amazing tropical seed store, and it's very bad. I spend way too much money there. Like every other week I buy something else. But one of the things I bought was this Australian baobab, and I don't know if you can see, but I put 3 seeds in here and one of them sprouted, and I'm so thrilled. It took about 2 months for it to sprout, but like it's growing very fast. I have a 2-week break now, and like ever since break started, it has gone from having the seed capsule all over the leaves to the leaves almost opening up. So I'm super excited about this one. And even though it can probably take like 500 years for it to be full grown, I'm in love with it already. So then from that same seed store, I also bought a giant baobab, and this one's kind of a sad story. So I got 5 seeds and I used 2 of them, so I still have 3 left over. But I had 2 seeds and one of them actually sprouted, and I was so excited. And then I went home for the week. I forgot to ask my roommates if they could water it. It dried out and it died, and as you can see, there's nothing left in the pot. It's all dead, and that was probably the most heartbreaking moment of my plant journey yet. So these are called, they're from a fruit called cherry mocha, I think. I saw it in the store and I saw it and it looked weird. I never had it before, so I decided to bring it home with me, and I started eating it, and I realized it's like 90% seeds. When I was throwing out the seeds, I was like, you know, I'm just gonna try and see what happens. So I just literally put some soil in this, then threw like a handful of seeds, then put some more soil over it, and as you can see, it was quite successful. I think like 50% of all the seeds sprouted, and it took about 2 months. So for this one, the one with right here, this one just sprouted, I think, a month ago, and like within a month it has grown like 10 centimeters. When they sprout, they start out bent, and then at a certain point the top part comes up from the soil and it opens up, and the moment it opens up it starts growing so fast. So these are technically speaking trees, so I don't know if they'll make it very long, but I just want to try it out and it worked. This one is peppers. So these are from the same tropical seed store as my baobabs. I just said soak them in water and then plant them in some soil. So I did, and for like a very long time nothing happened, and I was really afraid that nothing was gonna sprout and that I wasted my money. But then no, 8 of them sprouted. Beginning of March, I'll put them in individual pots, and I'll have 8 peppers. And these peppers are the bachoka peppers from India, and they're supposed to be like a 1 million Scoville units, so like super hot. So we'll see. And what I like about this one is because once you have one plant and you grow one and you get a pepper with seeds, you pretty much have unlimited seeds, because every single year, as long as you have one pepper, you can use those seeds from the pepper to grow a new plant next year. So yeah, also keep you updated on this one. Then I'm really gonna talk about my most successful story. I was so shocked that this happened. So right here, I have a plant, and it's a type of peperomia. And I thought it was peperomia frost, but I'm pretty sure it isn't, because it definitely looks a little bit different. It's a little darker and greener than the actual frost. So we'll see. If anyone knows what it is, please tell me. So I bought this December 31st. I went on a trip to like a big gardening center with my sister. And on the ride home, my sister was being a little rough in the car. So a lot of leaves broke off. I think like it has grown a lot now. So since it's a winter grower, it has grown a lot. But I think like when we got home from the trip, half of the leaves all fell off, and I was very sad about it. But I knew that peperomia leaves can be propagated. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try. So I just took all the leaves and stuck them in the soil. And to my surprise, after not even 2 months, all of the seeds have roots. So if I try to tug on the seeds, I can feel that they're stuck in the soil. So all of these leaves grew roots, and I am so shocked. Like I thought, you know, maybe 1 or 2 will grow some roots and I'll get lucky. But no, every single one of these has roots. And if they'll grow out into a full plant, I'm actually not sure. I haven't researched that. But just this is so exciting to me. I was not expecting this to happen. And this is also fun because I'll have lots of plants for like plant swaps, which I'm really excited for. If you ever peperomia and like they're very, in my opinion, very fragile. So if a leaf ever breaks off, just stick it in soil. Like don't bury it, just stick it in soil. And within like a month, you'll have roots. It's crazy. I have this. And actually, I do not know what it is. I thought it was a burr still, but it's definitely not. And I got it from a friend. One of the twigs, I guess, broke off, and she just gave it to me and said you can try and propagate it. So I just broke it off into little pieces and stuck them in the soil. And I at one point did find the name of it, but I forgot. Very smart of me, I know. And the leaves, they said, could also be propagated, but all the singular leaves I tried to propagate did not make it. But all the little like twigs, I guess, all of them have roots, and they're not big, but it's something. And I don't know if this is fast grower. I hope it is, because I really like how it looks. But yeah, it got roots, and like the moment something has roots, the chance of it surviving is a lot bigger. And it definitely looks succulent, so I'm definitely not keeping it wet all the time. But since it's still growing roots, I make sure that it's at least a little moist. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. And everyone, if someone knows the name of this, please tell me, because I need to know what it is. And then the last thing I have, and this was, I guess, like, fuck it, I'll just try it. So I went to the store, again, and they had lychees. And I love lychees. And I actually never see them in the store, so I thought I was gonna buy them and eat them. But I don't know why, but I never realized that lychee is like 50% just seed. So I was eating them, And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try, stick them in the soil, see if anything happens. So I did. Pretty much the same story as like all the other things here. And to my surprise, after not even a month, I already saw things sprouting up. So this one is definitely the biggest one, and that's the only one that's actually a reasonable size. You probably can see, but there's 4 other ones in the soil that are sprouting. So if you go to the store, see lychees, and where I'm from, they're not too expensive actually. It was like 99 cents for 100 grams. Go to the store, buy some lychees, enjoy the lychees because they're very good, and just stick the seeds into soil. And I'm pretty sure this one is a tree as well. So just like the cherry mocha seeds, I don't know if they'll last, I don't know how long I'll enjoy them, but I thought I'd try it, and well, it worked. So then lastly, I still, technically speaking, do have 2 avocado seeds in water, and they're not doing anything. I think they've been in water for a month or 2 now, and they have no roots yet, so I'm assuming that they're not gonna grow anything. But I'm not too sad about it because I already have 4 avocado trees. One of them is very small, and I think it's about to die. But 2 of them are, I think, 3.5, almost 4 years old now, and they're both like a good meter, like 2 meters, almost 6 feet, I think. So if they don't make it, I'm not too sad about it. So yeah, that's what I want to show you. And I guess thank you for watching. Subscribe. I don't know if I'll make another video. I think I will. And yeah. Thank you. So hi, I'm back because I forgot. I have 1 more, or technically 2 more. So this right here is a type of ficus. I'm not quite sure which one, but I actually took from this very big tree that used to be at my grandma's house. I took 4 cuttings, and I put 2 of them here and 2 of them in my student city. And the one that are over where I study have barely any roots. And these 2 have huge roots. Like they have been in here for, again, like only 2 months, not even, and they've grown a lot. I know, again, it's not the most optimal thing to put propagations in, but I really like how it looks. And again, this one I could put it in soil already, but I like how it looks, so I have decided to keep them in here for a little bit while longer, and we'll see how it turns out. I'm sure I'll put it in soil at one point, but yeah. Okay, that's the end, really.